Hi, in this video, we will discuss the solution of Module 5 assignment. In this assignment, you were given a task to complete a few things. To help you get started, pointers were given. We will start the first step, that is to convert all the existing HTML files to PHP files. To do this, what I have done is simply removed the .html extension and added the .php to all the files. This will convert all the HTML files to PHP. The next part was to change the linkings in our existing code. So in our index.php file, if you scroll, inside the page container where you have major cities, you need to change the file linking. For example, for city Delhi, you need to change the link to property_list.php. Similarly, you can do the same for the rest of the cities. Make sure that all .html file linkings are changed to .php. Now, let us move to the next point of the problem statement. Here, you need to create a folder named includes in which you will place all the files with the common codes. For example, we have created a file header.php. I have taken the header code out from all the 4 files as it is common and have placed it in a new PHP file. The reason is simple. If in future I want to do any change in the header, there is only one place I need to make change instead of 4 different places. Similarly, from all the files, I have taken out the footer code and have placed it in a new file, footer.php. Apart from this, I have created another file, head_links.php. This file consists of all the common CSS files that are there in all the 4 web pages. Now, instead of adding separate CSS files into each PHP page, I have included one common PHP file, which is for CSS files, and one custom CSS file. Similarly, I have taken out the sign up Modal code and the login Modal code into separate PHP files as the code was common throughout all the PHP files. Again, I will emphasize, the codes that I have taken out, I have created a separate PHP file for each of them and have placed these files inside the includes folder. So let us go through the code of the index.php. In the head tag, we have included the head_links PHP file that contains the common CSS files. Notice here how we are including another PHP file in our code. We are using include to link another PHP file to the index.php file. After this, we have defined the path where the PHP file which we want to link is present. Next, inside the body tag, you can see I have included the header.php file for the header part of the web application. Similarly, at the end of the code, I have included signupmodal.php, loginmodal.php, and footer.php. The same thing that we did in the index.php file is applicable to the remaining files, that is property_list.php, property_detail.php. You need to take the common code out and instead include the link of the PHP file there. But things are a little different in case of the dashboard.php file. Here, we don't have to link the signupmodal.php and loginmodal.php. Can you guess why? This is because a user can only access the dashboard page once the user is logged in. So there is no need to show the sign up or login option. So we will only link the footer.php here. Also, if you notice that the header of the dashboard.php file is different to that of the other files. This is because here the user is logged in. So there has to be an if condition in the header.php file. Here, if you see, we have added an if condition, a PHP code. Here we are checking if the person is not logged in. You can see the operator here, then show the modal part. Else, it will show hi and then the username followed by a link to the dashboard and a logout button. You can find this code in the problem statement. With this, we have completed the first 2 points. Now, let us proceed to the third point. Again, create a footer.php file. This we have already discussed how to do. Apart from this, your task was to change the property underscore list.html to the property underscore list.php, followed by a question mark, city equal to name of the city. For example, for Delhi, you can see that this link will now only fetch the properties that are related to Delhi. Similarly, the same things need to be done for the remaining cities. Moving on, head underscore links.php. This we have already covered earlier in this video. Next, we have sign up underscore modal. You already know the code. In this, one more thing was there that you needed to add the method and action attribute. You already know to submit a form, we use method and action attributes. So in our sign up modal.php, we have added these attributes where we have the form. Notice here that the request is post. If you look at the index.php code, where we have the form, we have the request as get because it is a search type. Coming back to our post request type, we will understand why we have named the folder as API in the next module assignment. This is the only change in the sign up modal code that you need to make. Similarly, in the login modal.php code, you need to add the form attributes where action equal to login underscore submit.php. Now let us discuss the next file, database underscore connect.php. If you see, for all the web pages and even for login and sign up files, we need to fetch data from the database, and for that, we need to connect to the database. So in this file, we will write the PHP code that will allow us to connect to the database. In this file, we have used two different code snippets. MySQLi underscore connect helps to connect to the database, and then we have MySQLi underscore connect underscore error. That will display the error message in case the connection fails to establish. Note that here you need to use your own password between the inverted commas. So this code is common and you're going to need it everywhere. This is the reason I have kept it inside the includes folder. Well, that's it for this video. We will continue to discuss the solution of the remaining things in the next video.